Good evening and thank you for joining us at 11 o'clock this evening, time now being 2300 hours. Let's begin. I have much good news to report. After speaking with the Honourable Bob Lohman MP, the Minister for Education in Vanuatu, I have good news to report on the progress of classrooms in Vanuatu. Last year I made the promise that I would open 2 classrooms in Vanuatu by the end of 2014-15. We are now currently on track with that target. The classroom at the moment has the concrete foundations in place and preparations are being undertaken to prepare for construction of the walls in the June-July school holidays. I had the privilege of attending professional development and forming a good relationship with Dr. Andrea Tuckenbrot, the writer of the National Curriculum and a higher education consultant. She is currently looking at the National Curriculum of Vanuatu, and I'm sure that I'll be working with her to look at the skilling of teachers in our school. This is a remarkable achievement for the French bilingual school in Eritap to have expanded from such a small school only 10 years ago. Now being its 10th anniversary, I have the privilege of opening a new classroom for kindergarten children. It gives me great joy to see the pleasure on their faces and of the village people when we meet and discuss the progress. You can see real pride in the work and what they do, and you can tell that this classroom means a lot to them and that it will have real transformative effects on the people of Vanuatu. I now bring my attention to the Solomon Island water issue. After my April visit to the Red Cross Special Development Centre in Honiara in the Solomon Islands, I promised that I would fix a water tank and road flood drainage issues. I can now report that after speaking with Madam, the First Lady, to the Prime Minister of the Solomon Islands, that she has placed me in contact with a person who will be of assistance in restoring that water tank. I'll be in touch with them during the week to get that water tank fixed in the July school holidays. I will also be returning to the Solomon Islands before next year to tour again with the Prime Minister. In the September school holidays, I have taken the privilege for my Master's program to attend to the Port Vila International School. I'd like to thank them for their hospitality of welcoming me into their school in the September holidays. I'm sure that I'll learn a lot from being there and hopefully to contribute something to their pedagogical framework for bilingual students as part of my Master's degree. Now, in the April school holidays, I signed an agreement with a lady to construct a women's shelter in Vanuatu, and that is progressing slowly but well. The project management framework and the project documents have been drafted and I've sent those to her, and she is driving the project. As a women's shelter project, it's good to have a female as the leader, and I will be more as steering the ship from the backside where I'm welcome. I have also cancelled the work of MCI, the contractor concreter for the classroom project. There was a 3.5 hour stalemate between MCI and myself over the arrangements during the pouring of the foundation. MCI did not meet my demands and my demands were not met, so I've cancelled that agreement. They are no longer part of the project and will have no part in playing for any recognition. MCI's contract has been not extended in terms of their work for the walls for the project, and I've decided that after the foundation was completed that would be the end of their involvement. It gives me great pleasure to also report that I am looking at Adult Learners Week for the region, and I'm looking forward to handing out a draft program of Adult Learner Weeks and Adult Learner Week events later in the week. And that brings me to the end. Good evening.